Miro Haverinen at Happy Paintings. Made Fear and Hunger in 2018, okay. In an interview, he stated that the idea for the game was born from his school days when he would propose morally awkward hypotheticals to his classmates that would all take place in a morbid dungeon. Morally awkward hypotheticals. Ask me a morally awkward question that takes place in a dungeon. Is it justifiable to sacrifice one innocent life to save the lives of many others when faced with a life-threatening situation in a dungeon? That's just the trolley problem. Give me something better. In a dungeon scenario, you discover that a fellow captive holds crucial information about an impending disaster that could harm countless lives. The only way to extract this information is through a method that involves a level of physical and psychological harm. Would you resort to such methods to potentially prevent a catastrophe? Ask me a harder one. You find yourself trapped in a dungeon with a group of people. The captor presents you with a choice. Either you betray one person in the group, ensuring your freedom. This is just the prisoner dilemma. That's literally the prisoner dilemma, ChatGPT. Alright, here we go. In the dungeon, you encounter a mysterious artifact that grants you the power to control minds. With this power, you can compel one member of your group to willingly sacrifice themselves for the greater good, ensuring the rest can escape. However, using the artifact raises ethical questions about consent and the autonomy of individuals. Would you use this power, and how would you navigate the moral complexities of influencing someone's choices without their genuine agreement? Now that's a good question. I like that. Would you control their mind and cause them to sacrifice themselves? And assumedly make them do it willingly, but not actually willingly. And you can say nobody else knows that you have the power to do such a thing. That's the kind of shit that Miro probably proposed to people. Never turn out on a chance to disappoint people with my highly acquired pedestrian taste. My top 25 favorite games. Final Fantasy VI. Not too pedestrian. The Final Fantasy games aren't the most pedestrian tastes, honestly. Oh, he's got like all of them on here from 6 onward. Oh, come on. What about 5? 5's good. If it's the one I'm thinking of. The one with the Onion Knights, right? Or is that... I think that might be 3. Yeah, Final Fantasy 3. Oh, not this version though. The original version with the pixel art. Come on, Miro, you should play this game. Honestly, 1 and 2 is basically the same game. 3 is very unique. 4 and 5 seem to be basically the same game too. And then Final Fantasy VI is kind of where they start establishing themselves. There's a bad version and there's a good version. I think the bad version used some like upscaling and stuff. Oh, and Killer 7. I might actually play that on this channel. It's a very strange game. You just convinced me to play the second game, Miro. Okay, let's get back to the game that keeps on giving. Where instead of running around... Wait a minute. Maybe I can go... Okay, I have one lead that I just thought of right now. One place that I've never been able to go before. Oh, and this is gonna be cutting out some of my last attempt of trying to figure out what I'm doing. Basically, I explored the past, which I learned that this is the past. Not because I figured that out, but because the game told me. I explored a little bit and could not figure out where to go. And I'm sorry, for some reason I'm really out of breath, and I don't know why. So, oh shit. I mean, I guess I could kind of show what happened here, but I have 1 health and I would like to run away. No, I didn't mean to guard. Attack the embryo. All it does is... Oh, never mind. Oh no, Nasra, you're at 0 health. Whatever will you do? Now let's run away. This is the dumbest thing I've ever read, by the way. A gaping hole is in the wall. You can't see anything in there. The hole seems to be part of the building structure. Perhaps it's just a large gap between walls. Like, what are you talking about? Can't feel anything. Yeah, what do you mean you can't feel anything? It's a hole. A hole is an absence of material. Bug-eyed figurine. Human. I am what they call a wizard. but I do not wear a pointy hat. Good luck with that. He will sell me a few things I don't want to buy. Eyeglasses. You telling me I got 2 because it popped up twice? I did actually. Improves the accuracy of its wearer greatly. Alright. This guy definitely needs glasses. Oh, but he's a floating head. He has eyes. And this is not a door either, so... Wait, what? I couldn't figure out... There's a hidden laboratory located in the back alleys of this city, just south from here. There I can finally retain my body and my strength. What is going to happen to me after that, Nasra? What is going to happen to me, you ask? What are you, a little girl? I'll crush you if I feel like it. That's what's going to happen. You wouldn't do that, friend. Well then. Something. Why? What is the secret? Why won't it work? A water tank is set here. You can see a creature floating inside. The creature has got no eyes. You can peer to the darkness inside its eye sockets. The darkness peers back at you. You feel shaken. Thanks for lowering my mind, I guess. And I think he would like to smoke some opium. Nasra feels tranquil. Oh, that seemed a lot scarier than it really was. Grant, what are you? Oh, hey. Hey! Embryo. Sorry, but combat's not for me. Oh Lord, give soulstone. You can even ask for items. Empty scroll. Wait a minute. Oh Lord. Oh God. That's great. That space also adds a teach. Blood portal. Oh Lord, teach blood portal. Almer teaches you blood portal. A magic that enables one to create portals between ritual circles. Okay. Oops. I don't want show desktop to show up on my screen the whole time. I updated to Windows 11 and it's been like 90% the same, mainly just visual changes. The main thing is that I don't like any of the stuff that they actually did change. The way I used to have my computer set up is no icons on the desktop, so I can actually show like desktop just completely plain and all my stuff down in the start menu. I can still set it up like that on Windows 11. I can't order where I want my actual things to be. So like I can't put this down here in its own place, it's gotta be in line with everything else. What is natural doctrine? For my starting point, I've set my aims to create a worker class being, similar to the clay figurines of ancient times. There is one clear flaw in the design of the clay figurines, however. They are seemingly eternal beings. Only as they get damaged over time do they eventually perish. I do not believe my creations, my children so to speak, should ever outlive me, their creator, their father. That is why I decided to create the life form from the very same fabric fragile humans were created from, flesh. The silhouette of the form is very sturdy in order to carry on the working duties. I was able to combine existing matter into one, and the life form has gotten its shape already. The hairiness is a side product of mold. It doesn't serve any obvious purpose, but I suppose it could keep the form warm in more colder climates as well. I was able to achieve this form rather easily, and there doesn't seem to be any immediate flaws in its design either. Before going further with my studies, I decided to test different approaches as well. Besides organic matter, I decided to work in creating a mechanical life. Mechanical structures are far more simple than those created from flesh. Well, that's debatable. So the figurine was ready in just a few years. The figurine is not strong enough for physical labor, nor do I need another one for the same purpose, so I repurposed them for my pastime pleasure. I have already achieved all this in a matter of a few years. I can only imagine what I'll be able to achieve with the eternity I have before me. Valtil. The Fellowship of Chapter 1, the original. The following pages tell the events that took place in the year 809 after the birth of our Christ, the Ascended One. The Fellowship consisted of 5 people. Francois, the Dominating One. Nilvan, the Endless One. Valtil, the Enlightened One. Chambara, the Tormented One. And then there was the 5th one, she who never aspired for the same greatness as the rest of the party, whose story bears no listeners, the Forgotten One. The Fellowship was formed to seek the older gods who left humanity without guidance, without aid in the times of great peril. Their great kingdoms were slowly rotting away, and the grand values mankind once aimed for were displaced by defiled principles and practices. Back then, there existed an ancient tomb to ancient city of Mahab that worked as a hub for multiple different planes of existence, a place where a man could meet his maker. Those who would set their foot inside would end up in a forever-going turmoil of godly dimensions and planes of afterlife. It is here that the Fellowship would demand the rights of self-governing for mankind, freedom to choose our own destiny and build the future we deserve. I'm assuming this belongs to the Enlightened One, so to speak. I don't want to use the mechanism. How about don't do that? It's gonna throw me into a boss fight against like 5 of them, I bet. Door is practically solid stone. Fine, I'll use the mechanism. Oh, I have to put them in a specific... Oh, okay. I know what you want. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Oh, wait. Tell the Pocket Cat 1, and tell the Pocket Cat 2. The town of Merwood was in festive mood. It was the beginning of the harvest season and food was plentiful. Willem's mother and father were arranging a large party for all the big families of the town. Even some noble ones were supposed to show up from outside the town. Willem had to wear his Sunday suit, the suit he would typically wear when going to church on Sundays. Needless to say, the suit wasn't to Willem's liking. Now, you know we need to make good impressions to the city folk, his mother would say. Why should I care, said Willem. Willem's mother would pull him by the ear violently and say, don't you understand our livelihood depends on those noble and the fancy? Willem shrugged it off and nodded. It is important to obey your parents after all, if you are to grow up even somewhat decent and moral. It is even written on the book of our Lord, the Bible of Almer. The party guests started coming as the sun set. The festive people were of all kinds. You had the well-eaten mayor of the town with his wife who was so young she couldn't have been more than 3 years older than Willem. You had the Parkinsons from the next door with their faces forever set on an expression of pure disgust. There were also many people Willem had never seen before, especially one gay gentleman with a constant grin on his face caught Willem's attention. The man also noticed young Willem. He winked his eye, even though otherwise his face was set on the same grin all the time. The gentleman gave Willem Jeepers Creepers, a copy of the movie. As the full moon had risen the highest and the festive people were at their most cocked, I love that word, Willem noticed the gay gentleman gone. After a short search, he found the men from their backyard howling at the moon. This already made young Willem very nervous, but then the man turned his gaze towards Willem. His eyes were the same as the 2 haunting yellow eyes Willem had seen in the Merwood forest some days ago. Suddenly, Willem realized the size of the man. For some reason, he had not realized it before, but the man was almost the same height as their house. Had you not realized that before? With a cat-like expression, the man would say, "What do you mean with a cat-like expression?" "Fancy meeting you here, young mister. The illustration on the book looks very lifelike. The Pocket Cat seems to stare straight at you from the book pages." "Yo, dude, I know where you live." The Pocket Cat would say, "So how do you think we should handle the situation now that you've seen something you shouldn't have?" "I won't say a thing, you can trust me." "Is that so? We need to have a common secret so that I can truly trust you." "Would you like that? Would you love that? Would you love me?" the Pocket Cat says as he puts his other hand to his pocket. The Pocket Cat says, "Well, let us not dwell on those matters. The night is festive. It is full moon after all." While the cat-like man stares at the moon, he also murmurs something. Oh, the old one, my lullabies go to deaf ears. The humankind pursues the same goals persistently. The cat asks you one last question. If I were to get the moon itself to you, would you give up on your quest and lay with me here for tonight? No, I'm afraid I can't do that. You really are to torment my heart and souls, are you? The pocket cat says with a sad expression on his face. Gonna teleport to me and kick my ass? A book about the teachings of the great wizard of eastern sanctuaries. Isn't that you, Nasra? Did you write this book? Oh, yep. In this book I reminisce my time at the eastern sanctuaries with my late master Nasra the Great. You see, I was given the honor of being an apprentice to the great wizard. My time with him was brief, and I only managed to scratch the surface of the immense knowledge he possessed. In this book I will list out the secrets and spells he spoke of, on how to acquire the knowledge behind these blood magics and flower magics. You have to seek that information elsewhere. These would be his words. I know the first secret of Grogaroth. If I see, hanging from a tree, a dead man's corpse, I wish upon his soul and bind it back to their umbilical cord, and then that corpse will walk and speak again with me. I know the first secret of Sylvian. If I sprinkle my seed inside the womb of a freshly deceased, the life that is left lingering in that corpse will sprout a son in my name, a son that will live a life of violence. I know the second secret of Grogaroth. The minuscule world I have always felt curiosity for becomes understandable to me. I am finally able to converse with the insects around me and have them reveal their deepest secrets. The second secret of Sylvian. I no longer have to fear for separation from my loved ones, for we can forever join in a marriage of flesh. An act of love that creates a beautiful unison of two souls. The third secret of Grogaroth. For all the wrong that they have done to me, I can merely point my finger and leash out the violence at them in their desperate cry of remorse. The third secret of Sylvian. As human beings are simply creatures guided by their feelings and lust, I can easily control their affections in a most primal of ways. Damn, bro, that tells me nothing. Effects of different colored things. Orange and green is super senses, blue and blue greater healing, white powder plus murky is highly explosive. You can't get to me from up there. I don't know what you're statue of an eerie being. You are not sure if it's a human or not. You hear a slight hum as you look into the depths of its eyes. Yeah, I don't think it's human. I'm sure I won't have to fight like a super difficult boss to actually get to not Kahara, Nasra's place down there. I'm sure it'll be completely fine. No. Wait, where are you guys going? Oh, okay. Hey, what are you? Feel surprisingly at peace here. There's an ancient text written here that you cannot understand. Pray anyways. What could go wrong praying to unknown gods? Oh no, it just teleported me somewhere. Oh my god. You are greeted with towering figurines. They are sitting idle next to huge dining tables. You get ominous vibes from them, but at the same time there is a peaceful and still atmosphere filling the air. New gods, welcome. There's a lot of you, don't you think? You have earned 3 questions. Use them wisely. Ask anything you want to. What subject do you want to know more about? Oh, I don't know. What? I have to type them? I'm gonna mess this up. I don't know like the key phrases or anything, man. The girl. The girl. We did not understand the question. Of course you don't. You have 2 questions left. Are you kidding, bro? What about Almer? Almer. We do not understand the question. Okay, of course. Oh, I just typed girl. Alright, that's all I actually wanted to know. Girl. Tell me about the girl. No! I fucked it up! Why did I put it? No. What the fuck? The typing is so fucking dumb. God damn it. At least I got a book of enlightenment out of it. What if I pray again? They're gonna kill me. I fucked up the questions, guys. Oh man. Don't delete my question because I have absolutely no fucking concept what to type. This is the area. Below the Temple of Torment lies my old laboratory. Although these alleys look a bit different from my time. We might have to find an alternative path down there. Let's look for a way down. I would wager the stairs are a good way to get down. Creature hanging on chains here. Why would I poke it? You know, what if it's really funny? No reaction. Okay. That's a joke I stole from a friend. Don't come after me. Like, it's weird. I know the game is just, for the most part, it's kind of just a vehicle to deliver narration. And making it a difficult game makes it kind of presents this thing where it's like, this is a difficult game, but I want to learn a lot about the lore, so I'm either going to get good or I'm going to keep pushing through it. But what I believe that could also cause is just people who don't really care for playing the game and they just look up videos instead, which is valid. For instance, Five Nights at Freddy's, that's kind of how that sort of got started, or that's mainly how it was big, is through watching videos, especially like lore videos or videos by Markiplier reacting in a very dramatic fashion. Temple of Torment. Okay, so I'm in your place, I just need to go down now. But we just went up. I'm sure I won't go insane at an increased rate in here. Iron Curse. Oh, I figured out how to actually pronounce it. Apparently it's queerus, or queer-ass. It's a French word, apparently. The more you know. So I'm gonna say queerus. Redman Scream. Is that your name? Are they gonna make me go insane before I'm able to get down to where I need to be? Oh, hey. Oh, waiting for a sacrifice? What are you talking about? I would never do such a thing. Okay, so I have 3 doors that lead to basically the same place. And the only thing here is that one thing, so I guess I have to kill this guy or something. You know what? I kinda don't want to now. Because this dude is terrifying, okay? He's gonna kill me in like 1 or 2 hits, I bet. Black orb the face. Even if it only hits twice, it'll still be good. Yep, and it hits twice. Okay, I should have taken out his arms. The red man reaches for you. Great. It's constrained by its chains. Nasra can't attack anymore because he's at 0. Well, he still soaks up the damage. Oh, he can attack. So what was the issue, exactly? Burn him. I'm dead. I only have 2 other people that I could get in my party. It's Darce or the one Viking guy. I don't think I can get Darce anymore because she's probably dead by now. Because I know she's being attacked by the Blue Men. The Blue Man group. I can't believe the Blue Man group has descended into violence. I guess I just need to get good. Well, aren't you a pathetic creature compared to the guys I've been fighting? Wait. No. What if the food just falls through the throat of Nasra? Okay. Oh, that only refills my hunger, not my body, not my mind either. Another piece.
You son of a bitch! I'm in!
See, she seems to understand me. She just attacks whatever she wants and does very little damage in the process. I know she might be best girl, but best girl as in like, not as like best waifu, by the way. I hope that's clear. Is waifu still something that people say? Or is that like really cringe? Oh, Enki! Enki exists. I wonder if I can jump down without dying. Oh, hey. I actually jumped down without dying. Eagle Crest Shield. What the fuck? Nasra, you seeing this shit? 96, not 100? You bit his leg off. What? How did you attack before I could run? I guess Moonless can just automatically take their legs out without any...
No worries, sir.
I think I fucked up by not asking him what his name was. You just cut off Moonless's paw, you absolute piece of shit. I have an infection that I won't be able to cure because I'll never be able to get a green herb again, so... My name is Enki, a priest of destruction. Did that feed your curiosity? Yes. And I have something to feed your curiosity, rude man. Yeah, mark your territory on that, why don't you? I'm sure Sylvian will be ecstatic. Oh, you again. I'm surprised to see you alive, to be honest. How are you? Are we really having this conversation? No, we are not. What are you talking about? We are at the gateway to the darkness. These are the last man-made walls you are about to see. To delve any deeper would be suicide. What is that? You seem to carry an eclipse talisman. Where did you get it? What is it? It's a symbol that you are an apprentice of the wizard Nasra, the bringer of chaos. Yeah, funny story. He's actually my best friend. He's right here. Would you like to talk to him? The talisman holds great powers on its own, but it also gives you a plethora of new friends and enemies. You do not seem to be too familiar with the greater scheme, so I imagine the talisman going to waste in the hands of you. Would you mind giving it to me? No. Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. I don't need to tell you anything. True enough, hope you know what it means to carry one around. It's not something one should take lightly. I got it from a yellow mage. You did, huh? Those miserable servants of Nasra are crawling everywhere these days. The religion of Nasra is growing in the west with rapid rate. Since the eastern sanctuaries lost the Great War in the past, this must be Nasra's way of spreading his rotten roots and influence. He's just fucking staring him down. I didn't even mean to do that. What is there for me? What would you say if I offered my services to you? I am done with the libraries here and am prepared to venture deeper in the dungeons. Even for me it might prove to be fatal to keep going on alone. Sounds like a deal. Great. You give Eclipse Talisman to Enki. I did not mean to give it to him, actually. I was told to refuse to give it to him. Does he got boobs? Restores mind during encounters. I might need to... Yeah. How did I get myself this stuck? Yeah, so I may as well go back, get a bunch of equipment, save it, and then go forward. Would you like to take a sit, Nasra? I'm sure floating isn't the most comfortable thing. If you have to, like, focus on it, that is. Is it just passive floating? Have some blueberries, carnivorous wolf. He likes his vegan diet. He chooses his vegan diet. If you put a heaping raw cut of deer... Oh shit. If you put a heaping, steaming pile of... Why would it be steaming if it's raw? Just a leg of a deer, just pure, juicy, fresh from the woods, next to a plate of salad, lettuce, onions. Put that next to... Put that next to the big old heaping pile of deer meat and see which one the dog prefers. I promise you, he will go for the salad. You see, Moonless is very concerned with her weight right now. Oh shit. I guess we're attacking it now. Whatever. I missed. How do you miss a door? Literally. Yeah, 10 again. Got it. Okay, I just found an exploit. If you equip the Sorcerer's Stone and just keep attacking a door that you can't break open, you'll keep getting 10 mind restored. It's shocking how often these people can miss a giant door. Yeah, 100 mind. But of course, while I'm doing that, My other party members who don't have the Sorcerer's Stone are depleting their stock. I missed. 645? Inky, are you kidding me right now? Have you been juicing? Iron Curious. Iron Queerus. We established that. And a chainmail hood. Not too bad. Not the worst. Not the best, rather. Not the worst. Not the best. What am I saying? I'm going insane, guys. If you feel like someone was watching you while you slept, don't you think it might have been this thing? What makes you think it was bad? It literally says, a statue of a maiden and a crow watching over anyone who rests here. So she's good. End of story. If I have to fight another boss soon, everyone's going to die again. Except for me and Nasra, because we're just awesome like that. Inky and Moonless, they're going down. And if I'm lucky, I can get Ragnvaldr and Dars to replace them. But after that, there's only like one other guy maybe. And I don't really know how that's going to be viable. So either I have to somehow find a way to kill the skin granny while not sacrificing every one of my party members, or I have to figure something else out going forward. Not too sure how the series is going to pan out, but I do plan on playing the second game, especially if it's not directly related to this one. I'm sure some of the major lore bits are going to be related in some way. You know what, since we're signing off actually, let's see if we can fight this guy. Go straight for his head. Actually, Enki. Needleworm? Counter magic. All you have's hurting and shit. Oh, no. I actually want you to do... You know, do greater hurting. Make him really suffer. Miss. I missed his head. Oh, he's dead. What?